Hey, what's up everybody? It is Friday, January 18th, 2019. It's 5 o'clock, 5:11 in the morning. Headed out to Sonora, Mexico to go hunt some Coues deer on Luis's ranch again. Pretty excited. Luis and my brother Emmanuel are already out there, and they have both already killed. They've been out there since Monday. They both already killed, and my brother got a pretty big buck. He sent me a picture of it. I'll be posting it up here pretty soon. Okay, so it's our first day here in Mexico, and got a late start this morning. We hiked up this hill and found one buck, one doe, and just now we found a pretty big deer. So Luis is looking at him in the spotting scope. Looks very thick, and he's all the way over there on that hill, 700 yards away. So we're gonna see if we can get closer, maybe to right here where this road is, and see if we can take a shot. Alright, so first day here in Mexico, and like I said, we seen that buck. We had to cross the hill, and we kind of seen him, not on this hill, but on the next one over. And so we took a hike. We had the guy spotting over there still. When we got to this hill that we're on, we called him, radioed him, and they said they couldn't see him no more. So we came across this road, and we were gonna go over this hill in front of us, but I seen a deer walking here. So we glassed in 120 yards, that buck was on this side. So he bedded down. We got some pictures of him. We were trying to get a video of him, of the shot, but the other guys, Cristian and Jesus and his brother, they started coming, and the deer saw them, so he got up. So I had to lay down real quick and take a shot. Took a 120 yard shot, and he's piled up just right there. So the two guys are gonna go get the truck. It's nice because the road is just right here, so we're gonna walk over there and go put our hands on that trophy. Pretty excited. Here he is, guys. Good old Mexico Coues deer. 3x3. Thanks, Luis. Appreciate you letting me come out and do this. We'll get them out here. They got the truck coming up. The road's just 30 feet up the hill. So we'll get them out here and take some pictures. Appreciate it, man. Alright guys, so here it is. First day of the hunt, 9 o'clock in the morning. We're coming up the hill over down this way. We spotted a buck on the hills that way. He was small. We were gonna hike up the hill, this one. We stopped halfway, blasted the hills in front of me, and spotted one buck, and so I called Luis and the guys over. Take a closer look at this buck. We were about 800 yards away. And then this guy came out from the bottom. So we put a move on him. This guy came over the hill, this one. By the time we got here, the guys had lost him because he went down underneath the hill. So we decided that we were gonna walk around, come over the hill here, and see if we could find him. But I looked and I see the deer walking, put my binos on him, sure enough, there he was. He came over the hill right to us at 120 yards. We let him bed down. He bedded down for a bit. We were gonna wait for the guys to come over to us. They were making their ways. We were taking pictures of the deer, and the deer seen the guys coming. They crossed over the hill, so he got up and in a hurry he started going up the hill. So he got down, laid down prone, and put the shot on him. As you can see, it can't get much better than that. So I want to thank Luis again for having us out here. Dash is coming out on Friday. Today's Monday. Between that time, we're going to see if we can get Luis a big deer, and we can catch one of his. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, it's still day one in the evening. We came out for some afternoon hunt, see if we can get Luis a deer. And we saw 2 bucks. We came up this mountain right here to see if we can spot this buck because he went over a ridge. And We didn't spot him. I think he probably went over the hill. Over that way. But we saw javelina right there, and Luis just shot a javelina. So day one, we got a deer.
Got some venison.
And a javelina and some pork. So that's just the beginning of Mexico. We got a couple more days left, see if we can get some deers. All right, so it's day 2 on our hunt, and we got up to the ridge where we were hunting last night, but we're on top of the ridge now, and we found a nice buck. We're gonna get Luis on it right now, see if we can put, I think if we get to where we need to be, it's gonna be about a 400-yard shot. So let's see if we can get it done.
How many yards was it?
412. He's 412. Got him! Got him? Smacked him right in the shoulder. He's going down.
Oh, I can see
He's going down. Dude, he's down.
Got him?
He's down.
Nice.
All right, man. Good job. Sweet. He's a nice buck. We'll go get him right now.
Yeah.
We'll give him some time and then we'll go get him.
Okay.
And go check him out. See what we got on our hands. But good job. So to say the least, I'm pretty excited. Didn't get too much sleep last night. It's about a 2-hour drive down to the border, and then a couple more hours down to the ranch from there. So I should be getting there probably, hopefully around noon. Give us enough time to go out and do an afternoon hunt. But then his cousin's coming in too. Luis's cousin is coming in tonight, and we're gonna focus on getting him a deer. It'll be his first Coues deer ever, his first big game animal ever. So I'm sure he's pretty excited about that, and I'm excited to help him kill a deer. Should be a fun time, and I'll show you guys all the footage that we get, and hopefully we kill a big deer, big monster like we did last year. There, got my bags packed, got some clothes here, my Mystery Ranch backpack with all my gear. I got my gun here in the back, Remington 700 30-06. I got the Yeti cooler in the bed of the truck, so should be a good time. Can't wait. Alright guys, so we made it here to the ranch. Got plenty of time to do a hunt today. We're almost to the hunting lodges, what we like to call them. They're just little walls basically where we stay. When we get there, I'll show you guys what they look like, and I'll show you my brother's buck that he killed, and then I'll show you the other 2 bucks too. There's 3 bucks so far that's been killed, so we'll be seeing those here pretty shortly. All right, so we made it. We got a few guys here at camp just helping out, making some fire, cutting some firewood. These are little, like you guys saw last year, these are the little casitas that we stay in. There's nothing in them. We bring our own cots and stuff. There's a bathroom in the left one over here. That's about it. Luis brought everything else to put them all together. There's a couple deer that they killed. I'll show you Luis's deer. So he killed a javelina. That's his javelina that he killed on the first night. This is his cousin's first deer ever. He let him kill a little buck. And this one here is Luis's deer. Pretty good deer. He's an old deer. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 broken tines on there. But pretty cool deer. Let's see, I'll show you what this looks like in here. There's really nothing in these things. You pull out the cots. There's a furnace, keep us warm at night. But we don't need much, it's just good for what we need it for, just to sleep and eat. There's that deer. Hey, who killed that thing? Huh? Who killed that thing?
I did. Trophy of a lifetime right here. On day one. Cleaning it up.
Nice 3x3. Huge deer. I'm gonna empty out my truck and go out for a little hunt this evening. Alright. Morning number 2, guys. I'm here with Chach and Luis. I don't know if you guys can see him. Chach, Luis, Cristian, Andres, Angel, and Cristobal. We're up here where Cristian shot a buck a few days ago. We're hoping to get Chach a buck today. His first buck ever. Yesterday, man, was a pretty bad day for me and Chach. We ended up splitting up from the group that we were with, and one of the guys ended up shooting 2 bucks, both over 100 inches, and they ended up actually leaving before we could get back to camp to see them. So we didn't get a chance to see them, but I got some pictures of them. I'll show you guys. But Chach thinks he's got bad luck, but I don't think so. I think we'll find him. I think we'll find him a buck. I think it was actually the vaquero here on the ranch that cursed us. Yeah. The night before yesterday, I got back to camp and showed him that big buck that me and Emmanuel had glassed up. And the vaquero said, "How come you didn't shoot that buck?" I said, "Oh, I'm looking for something a little bit bigger." And he said, "Well, you should have shot it, and just because you didn't shoot it, you're probably not going to see any more big bucks." So I've been telling these guys that he put a curse on me. So we'll see if we can break that curse and find a big buck.
It's a 24-hour curse.
Yeah, it's only a 24-hour curse. It was funny because there's another guy, Coues. You guys remember Coues from the last video. He said, "Oh, I'll take care of that vaquero for you." He was ragging on him all night last night. It was pretty funny. We had a good time. So we'll see what today brings up. We got out here before the sun came up, so we got a lot of country to glass. We're gonna start glassing over here. Pretty cold night today. This morning was pretty cold. It said it was 19 degrees inside the truck. Yeah. Just walking up here felt like it warmed up a little bit. Yeah. Probably just from walking though.
It's just the elevation. It's cold down there because of the creek with water.
Oh yeah. So we'll see. We got everything set up already. We got the spotting scope, binoculars. We got it all. Kind of sucked the day I got here. I messed up my binoculars, my stud mount for the tripod on my binoculars. I broke it clean off, and so I can't mount it to tripod. So what I've been doing is I got this set of binoculars on a tripod, and I just set mine on top like that. So it ends up being pretty steady anyways, so it works. We'll find a buck. Alright, Luis found a small buck over here. He's a 2 on one side. Not sure about the other side. It might be a 2x2. Alright, we'll see if Chach can get this guy. He's just feeding along right now, just hanging out, licking his butt. Alright guys, so it's day 3. It's Monday. It's just me and Cristian today. Chach had to go home yesterday. He only had 2 days to hunt. And we got on some small bucks for him. Just couldn't make it happen. He had a shot at 1. Took 3 shots, but it was already kind of spooked, and it went over the hill and didn't really stop. It stopped once, but it happens. Poor Chach has been hunting for
hoping to do that for him this trip, but couldn't do it. So, we're out here on the very far north side of the ranch. We've seen some big bucks in here. They killed 2 bucks over 100 inches in here 2 days ago, so we'll see if we can find anything. Last night it's pretty bright still, and we have the sun coming up on the other side, so hopefully we find something. We got one more day left, and
One more day.
one more day.
Muy bonita la sierra de Sonora.
Sí. So we'll get it done today. Este es el día.
Este es el día.
Este es el
El día bueno.
Sí. So we just 11 o'clock, and I've been glassing this hill for about 2 hours. I saw a couple small bucks earlier, and I've just been following them around. I've been finding a few does and kept moving around to different spots just to get different look at the hill. I'll show you the hill right now. Right there. We were here not too long ago. I was here with Chach. We saw one small buck, but we were here the day before and we had a few big bucks in here. So been wanting to check this area out again. So right now we have a pretty good buck, I think. I want to get closer so I can see if I want to shoot him or not. So we're just waiting for him to bed down so we can get closer. It's just me and Christian today, and he's pretty good at keeping an eye on the deer. So I got a little bit of video of him. If we get closer, I'll show you guys what he looks like a little bit better, because he's pretty far out there. So cool. We'll be back here with you guys pretty soon, hopefully with the dead deer in our hands. We'll see. still here watching these deer, and another buck showed up. I can't tell if he's bigger or not, but pretty far away. So we're just gonna wait for Luis. He's on his way over here. He's got a spotting scope. We're waiting for him to get here. That way they can set up here, watch the deer while I get closer. Me and Cristian get closer, so I can get a better look at both of these deer. Hopefully one of them is big enough to shoot. I think they are. So we'll see. They're just both staring at each other, having a stare down. They're with like 5 or 6 does. So hopefully we can make it happen. Alright, so Luis and a couple of the other guys finally got there. And the buck that was bedded stood up. You know, we got names for them now. So the buck that I'm after, we call him Moises, after Moises that was with us last year. Because this buck had a lot of does with him, and he was kind of guarding them. And last year, I asked Moises, I said, "Hey Moises, do you have a girlfriend?" And he said, "No." And then I was like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, out of nowhere, he was like, I don't have 1 or 2 or 3, I have a lot of girlfriends." So it's pretty funny. Last year, so this buck over here, he was with like 5 or 6 does, so it was only right to call him Moises. And then there's another buck there with him, and a smaller buck there too. So I'm gonna get a little closer and take a look at him and see which one I want to kill. I'm pretty sure it's Moises. He's a little bit, his tines are a little bit taller. He's a little bit wider. The other one, his rack, like his main beams are taller than Moises. So I just want to get closer and take a better look. They're about 1,000 yards away from where we were. So I got a close distance here. I want to do it pretty quick because I don't want them to go over the hill. So hopefully I can get it done. We'll see. Alright, so I was at an awkward angle and took a shot. It was super awkward. The hills here are super steep and I wasn't level at all. I had to try to make a rest, so I was pretty solid. And I took the shot, but the kickback, the recoil from the gun, I lost. I couldn't find him. It's an 18 power gun, and this is only 330 yards, so I lost him. Tried to get back on him. Christian said I missed him, so he said that he ran up, so I saw a buck. It was a big buck. I thought it was him running up, and took another shot, and I definitely missed that one. And the sun is setting on the side where I was aiming, and I was having a real hard time just looking through my scope. And I called up Luis and the other guys that were on the other hill looking for us, and I said, hey, did you see what happened? You know, if I hit that deer or not? You know what's going on? And he said he wasn't looking, but one of the boys was, and he said that he saw the dirt behind the deer. You know, the bullet hit the dirt behind the deer, and he said he thought he saw the deer fall. And Christian said no, the deer didn't fall. He ran up and over the hill, and so I was like, oh man, I don't know. And so we kept looking, and there was another buck up here. Louis said, hey, that other big buck is still there, so if you want to shoot him, you know, he's still there. So I tried, but the sun was in my eyes. I couldn't see through my scope. And I took a shot, and the deer ran over. I missed. I couldn't see. And Luis said, hey, why don't you just go over there, and the boys think you shot it. Why don't you go over there and look? I'll guide you in. So me and Christian walked up here, and look what we found. Alright guys, so here he is. This is 2019 Mexico Coues deer buck. I got it here on Luis's ranch. All the guys out here helped. Angel and Cristobal, they were over on the other side watching them while me and Christian walked up about 330 yards on the other side. And he was behind a tree for like 30 minutes. I got a video of him behind there. And I was laying down waiting for him to walk out. When he finally did, I shot him. And I hit him kind of up above in front of the shoulder and high. It ended up dropping him, but my spotter, Christian, that I was with, said that I didn't hit him and that he ran up. And there was another deer that was above. And I thought it was him. And so I took another shot and I missed that one. And the deer ran. So I thought I had missed altogether. But Luis said that he heard it make a sound like it hit a deer. And he thought that I had hit it. So he wanted me to come up here and check, and I did. And found him. Pretty big. I'm happy with them. We're gonna cut them up here, and we'll each take a load down to the truck. We got a little bit to walk. The mountains are pretty steep. He was with what? How many deer was it with, Luis?
I think we saw 5 bucks altogether, and I didn't see the does when I got up to you.
Yeah, I think there were like he was with 5 or 6 does when we first saw him. And
We
then
were together when we shot him. There was 3 bucks around him.
yeah, and he was like bullying all the other bucks around. There was one other big buck. He was trying to go fight, and the other buck didn't want anything to do with it. He would walk off, and then he would just like kind of guard his does. And then we did end up seeing one other buck run up. He was pretty big. He might have been bigger than this, huh?
Yeah, he looked really big. I thought it was him because after you guys saying that you weren't sure you hit him,
Yeah.
I thought that had to be him because I saw how big he was.
Yeah, he was big, and me and Emmanuel saw him on my first day, my first afternoon when I got here. We saw that buck in the same area, and he had gone over the hill. But yeah, there he is. Pretty happy with him. All the hard work begins now. Gotta take him down, do all the stuff to prepare him to get across the border. But thanks everybody for helping out. Thanks, Luis.
Congratulations, man.
Very happy with them.
Y Moises son. Moises, we missed you, man. Should have came. Maybe next year. All right, everybody. So this has come to the end of our hunt, and I think we had a good hunt. Yeah, it's great. It's successful. We got 1, 2, 3 here, 3 deer here, and then my brother killed the deer on the first day, and Luis's cousin's friend came over and he killed 2 deer on the 3rd day or something like that. Only person was Josh that didn't get a deer. Poor Josh. We came close. Yeah. So hopefully next year he can get it done. He has to spend a couple more days out here. Hopefully he can get a little 180 deer or something. We had a lot of fun. You guys, I'm sure, had a lot of fun. So get them. Had a lot of good fun. Gracias. And nice ranch you got here. Thank you. I like coming out here all the time. Anytime. This year Ruby got to come and see how the ranch was.
Yeah, she loved it. She hiked a little bit. She made a mock video that she was hunting. She put that up.
Yeah. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try and put out some more videos. Hopefully 2019 will be a good year for us, and maybe me and Luis can go on a hunt. We'll put in some tags together over in Arizona, and we'll go on a hunt together.
Colorado.
Yeah. We're going to try and do some out-of-state hunts, elk hunts maybe. Let's see. I got some videos. We'll have some videos coming for you guys. If you like this video or any of the other videos I put up, go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, whatever. Help me out. Cool. Had fun, huh?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, thanks. Again.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias. Por todo.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.